All right, we will keep this. We've got an edge lord. I keep forgetting to take the dog off so I can put emotes back on. All right, our opponent's mulligan to 5. I'm not playing Oko right now. I want to explore a couple of the options. I'm also got to move over a little bit. I'm actually eating up the hand. I didn't realize that. But I don't know. Like, I'll probably end up playing Oko, but I have tonight to figure out. I have until tonight to figure out what I'm going to play in the CK Chalice charity event. If you would like... Oh, come on. That is messed up. Alright, we're definitely just going to cast this. Our opponent is showing us that they are probably a controlling strategy, and we might need our land drops and try to get as many cards out of this as possible. Drawing. Alright, yeah, we can do this. This is a tough choice because I want to draw cards and guarantee that I draw cards before things die. Maybe we should have just played Loxodon there, though. Yeah, I probably should have just played Loxodon that turn. Murderous Rider is not the worst. Plus, they showed us Island. Playing Lovestruck Beast over Loxodon might seem weird, but it doesn't. Playing Venerate Loxodon only increases the damage output by a slight amount. Oh, they're missing land drops. That's just a delight.
My worst defeat.
So maybe we're supposed to ignore that. Do they have to run a runner land to Wrath? We could like find a fairy godmother for extra damage. This is an interesting turn. This is an interesting. I definitely think we win the game no matter what if we play turn 3 better. Ugh. So Golden Globe, add 2 mana of different colors. They're going to get to Wrath. That's just disturbing. We need to draw a fairy godmother. Oh no, we can just Conclave Tribunal this. All right, and game 2 and 3 get a whole lot better because we bring in a lot of just high impact cards, and we're going to get rid of some of our go wide stuff that we're not going to really do much with. So I don't know if that's enough to get everything I want into the deck. I even think Knight is fine. Maybe not. Takes out Oath and like globes and shit. That doesn't seem that good. So what do we cut so that we can get these cards in? Maybe Veil isn't supposed to come in because they only have like Thought Erasure and a little bit of spot removal and Oath. Plus they might Teferi us, but we can kill Teferi pretty easily. Plus we're just going to want to cast our spells, right? Maybe we'll hold up a Veil, but doesn't seem... Yeah, now you can kill Doom Foretold. It's probably worth having that. I don't think Veil is good in the matchup, though. So what don't we want? Shepherd of the Flock seems alright at protecting these. Flaxen Intruder can also kill these spells. So maybe we just... Maybe it's just Amara. I mean, Amara is good at like building up a board presence, but I don't think that's going to be that valuable. It is good with like Loxodon. Oh shoot, we could take Loxodons out. I always think of it as a sacred cow. We probably should take out a Loxodon or two. Like a literal sacred cow. No, that's what we're going to do for game 3 if we get there. And max punish right away. I think I'm still going to keep this hand, though. Oh, it is an elephant. Alright, Golden Globe, or Gilded Globe, will now allow us to draw multiple cards. Alright, question is next turn, what do we do? Are we going to just run out Loxodon? Because I feel a Wrath coming. Oh.
I will defend the weak at every opportunity. Share my light.
Oh, if we had a land and we could have Loxodoned. If we got to Loxodon, the game would almost just be over. Now they can maybe kill this. We still play into the board, they sweep it.
Curse the darkness.
Yeah, these Loxodons are not good. We get swept, we play Questing Beast, they play Doom Foretold. Bad spot. feel like the Kaiser would have came if they have it. So what does that mean? What are they going to do instead? Wow, we got Kaiser in the deck? That's interesting. That's interesting. Yeah, I guess we just go ham. Alright, well, second game, or third game, we're definitely going to take some of these Loxodons out. For this game, I mean, we just have to hope that they don't have all the great pieces, but it's pretty easy now that they've kind of like set their locks in. I mean, we do have a lot of resources left for getting Wrath and stuff. So they have probably... starting to think that they have 5+ Wrath. This has to just be like the basic builds though, right? Like with Othakine, they're just not drawing them. May we draw questing beasts for the rest of the game. I have no clue how many they could possibly have in hand. How about we do that? That feels about right. I thought about Save Shepherd, but we wouldn't get a card out of it, and if we played the Shepherd, so if we played a Mara, we wouldn't have mana for the Shepherd to protect. And if we played that and they Wrath, then we'd have the Shepherd that could protect something in the future, but we would have been out of a card. I want Tristani after board wipe. Maybe not. I mean, it costs 5 mana. I don't know how good it would actually be. We're going to keep this. This ain't great, but... I think we take Edgewall Innkeeper because it should live for a couple turns at least. And if it lives longer than that, every time we draw something that adventures, we can draw extra cards, like right now, and it's even, in my opinion, it is worth it. Just get this cantrip going. This is aggressive. I'm taking an aggressive line. Because if they have Thought Erasure, they can take Unbreakable, and then 2 turns later, Kaya's Wrath us, which is not good. But I don't expect any Legion's Ends. And if they don't have Thought Erasure, then we're just going to hold Unbreakable Formation as a removal spell. Them having to shock for a Gilding Globe is just absurdly great for us. Wow.
This is a prime day for justice. Your light will cleave the darkness.
Now we're just hoping there's no Drown in Sorrow. Is that what it's called? Crab Carnarium? Infest. Alright, so they're killing Gideon. Yep. Now we're kind of damned if you do, damned if you don't. If they don't Wrath, we might kill them with Unbreakable Formation. If they do Wrath, okay, so they'd have to go. No, yeah, they'd have to use their Golden Egg. Interesting, very interesting. What do you think this means? They didn't play this. I don't know what this means. All right, so I'm fairly confident that our opponent's going to cast Time Wipe. Stacking the egg, wow. Interesting. Interesting that they didn't just kill something their turn. Isn't it? Like, why wouldn't they just kill an Edgewall Innkeeper? I guess they know I have Lovestruck Beast coming, so maybe they don't have a Wrath effect? Huh. Gilded Globe. Alright, land means that we can cast this and still hold up Unbreakable. We can't Unbreakable here. Alright, so we get to draw 2 cards. Nice. That would have been lethal. Alright, but we've kind of got it locked up. They only have 5 mana. If they cast like Thought Erasure, we're just going to cast Unbreakable Formation, cast Questing Beast, and we should just have the game locked up. I mean, maybe not, but we're still going to... No, I guess we don't have to do that, because, yeah, we won't have to do that. Because if they Thought Erasure, then they have to take Unbreakable if they want to cast Kai's Wrath. They probably still have to take Questing Beast and then just cast Wrath. Then they die too, yeah. No, they are just dead. Nice. Brad, what do you think of Pioneer? I don't know. It seems fine. Seems like whatever. Sneak. We'll draw out of it. It's a format. It might be good. I might play it. Jim, I agree. I think that this deck is pretty fun. Don't you kill it? No! Rude! Ha! I used all my luck here and not at the MC. That kind of sucks. So we never really need a reason for a second green. I don't. Alright, so they're going to draw and play the foul, and that's going to allow them to attack with the lucky. They're the Lovestruck Beast, but we're just going to take it because next one. I mean, I guess they know our hand, and our hand is Gasaruni. But I didn't consider them conceding on the spot. Alright, so this is a matchup where we're going to definitely have Veil, and that's about it, right? Because Veil's going to protect our marches, and we're just trying to go wide. So, maybe I take that out. I keep these, because we're definitely keeping all of our Convoke. So I think this is how I'm going to treat this matchup. Don't really care about any of this stuff. It doesn't seem worth it. Machan 1-on-1. People can't beat it. People can't beat this deck. The deck is too good. It's too powerful. It's the greatest strategy possible in a format where there is no Golos. I mean, I really do think that the format's going to have to react to a strategy like this. Everyone's trying to go big, right? They're building their tower. They're building their Nissa. They're going their Krasis. They're doing that. This deck's going wide. Wide strategies, like, also, you can't really just go wide or through Golos. So this deck isn't good against Golos. Alright, so we're definitely just taking a land here because we already have these effects, and we definitely just don't need to worry about it, right? Probably should have just shocked so we could double play spells. I wasn't thinking about the Loxodon turn 3. But I do think that we just want to play the Lovestruck Beast anyway. It's a tough turn 2, right? Because both of these effects are like real spells. So I guess we're just going to play this one. But I don't think I'm going to play the Giant Killer, actually. I think like the card is going to be good here. The adventure side. Chop it down. Right there. There you have it. Chop down. On the loveliest of beasts. We're definitely going to take the shot from the human. I kind of want to put my own Lovestruck Beast into play though. This protects us from a questing beast. So we would like be like, hey, I actually want to block now and kill the other one and slow down a little bit. Maybe I should have been prepared for a knight. Not gonna block. The next turn, I think we're just going to make 5 tokens and locks it on them. That does play into to end. Okay, we're gonna trade here. Like I said, we're going wide. And our opponent doesn't have a lot of avenues to kill us, and since we already have a march, it's not that big of a deal. So we're gonna shock. We're gonna play this for 5. And then we're just going to play a Loxodon. And yeah, if Legion's End happens, Legion's End happens. We can't always play around it. And we do have a backup, so whatever. I mean, shit happens. But it's not like we're going to want to go March into March. And that March isn't going to kill them anyway. So... Alright, so they're going to pop this Fabled Passage. What does that mean? Does that mean Rankle? Are we going to get Rankled? Maybe a Vivian? Yeah. The Master of Pranks comes down. Now if they attack with it, we're just going to take it. And, you know, if they make us discard, we'll discard Once Upon a Time. Then we'll have Giant Killer to block it the turn after. So it's not like the worst thing in the world. Each player draws. So they are going to do the sacrifice a creature thing. They played a land this turn, so they can't Legions into us. So now we want to do this for 6. And then we're just going to sack this 1/1. Because these have lifelink. And we're protected by Veil of Summer. And we're not going to play our land and maybe let this hit us again. Who knows? Oh, shoot. Is that just lethal? It has to be, right? Should we count or should we just kill them? Because we don't have to count. Math is for blockers. We are making this deck look good. Holy hell, we're making this deck look good. Sleep. Ooh, Bob and Cheese is in 13. We're playing a high mythic fight off. And we hit another edge wall. So now we get to draw 2 cards off Giant Killer, and if they kill this on turn 1, which there's not a lot of decks that can do that, we still get a card off of the second Edgewalling Keeper. So this is a good start. That's a good start for us too. We want to play against decks that like to value Once Upon a Time now that Golos is out of the format. And like, right, like this seems like a joke at the point. Like, sure, we could flood out or whatever, but like, holy hell, this seems like a joke. Like, play your Okos, play your stuff. They can still... No, yeah. Oh, this could be Golos. Sure, yeah. But it's not. That's Simic. Golos would have kept fighting. That's goddamn Simic. Please, okay, Scooter, if you do that, I'm just going to ban you from my chat. You can still watch, you can't chat. I'm fine with it. Sure, you're a mod, but I'm a petty person. We'll take a Giant Killer because we want to start generating card advantage. That is important to us. Alex, thank you so much for that Twitch Prime. Truly appreciate it. I appreciate it. Are they gonna kill it off turn 1? I don't even think about not running into a Hydra on turn 1 or turn 2. I mean, they did spew off all of their value to just kill one creature, right? Like, that's kind of fine, actually. So we'll just cast a Once Upon a Time on their turn. Alright, so we hit another Edgewall Innkeeper, which is great. Especially if we draw another 1-drop. We did not, but... And we bricked again. Oh well. Next turn we'll probably want to play Conclave Tribunal, because the turn after that we can go Tristani, Veteran, and Loxodon. And if that ain't good enough, then I don't know what's going to be. This turn's probably going to be a Nissa anyway, and we're going to want to interact with that. It's not. It's another killing my Innkeepers. Yeah, this is. Now we don't have that play lined up either. They didn't. I guess we had this back to block. All right, so what do we do this next turn, chat? I kind of want to just tap the goose, the golden goose. Stop a big Krasis, or stop a Krasis for 4, or maybe if they don't have a 5th land, a Nissa. Kind of feels like if they're spewing this value that they have a Krasis. So just stopping them from making a 4/4 sounds great, especially if we're going to tap out next turn no matter what. Alright, a Pixie means that I no longer believe they have Krasis in their deck, because Chris at the MC, I cannot say his last name, Kavardik or something, did not play it, and that's a card that they played in their deck. Now, this could also mean that they have a Disdainful Stroke up. That sounds, how the kids say, plausible. And, alright, cool, they don't. Okay, so now we're just going to attack on in with this giant killer. We don't want to spew. Oh no. Oh Nelly, what's happening? Sure. Just means we get another Tristani. Right? Kind of cool with that. Not cool with that. Alright, we're getting tempoed. Because now they're going to be able to play the Brazen too, and we're taking a lot of damage. A lot of damage we need to take. These two do not have Summoning Sickness, but we can't target this here. We could Loxodon all of these, allow them to have Nissa for another turn. But the issue with that, there's issues with that. I have issues with that. So I think we're going to tap this and 2 of our tokens to play a Conclave Tribunal. Please tell me I don't have another borrower. If they do, we're in trouble. Okay, they're just cast. Oh, wow, they're not even going to cast the Brazen. No casting of Jack Borrower. complicates things. Oh, they're going to take out Tristani. That definitely complicates things. So I pumped these because I want this to happen. If they have another card... Oh, no. Why are they... No. No, no shock. No shock. No shock. Shock. I don't like shock. Bad. It's not lethal, though. I mean, it's close, though. Like, we're in a bad spot. All right, so we'll just block here. Put in 2 lives. We're working with 2 lives. Oh, hallelujah. All right, so what do we do here? We have to attack for 1. Well, with the 2-2. We have to attack. So this doesn't kill us. Is 7 tokens going to be good enough? We can go Hierarch plus 2 tokens up. Is that enough? I think so. I think that's what we actually want to do. So we're going to be 1, 2, 3. We're going to make 7. I think we live through this. Oh, they're only taking that. Okay. Well, now we just send. Oh! Oh! Was that good? Was that good? What a strong start, too. I am definitely playing this in the tournament. Holy hell. I don't know the list I'm going to play yet. We'll have to figure that out together. I also have 5 hours before I have to register for the CK Chalice. What am I drawing? Now that's the only downside. When you play, you have all these 1-drops, so like when you draw that for turn 2, you don't even get to use it. It is a sad. Alright, so we're up against Esperino, which doesn't bode well for us, right? Because game 1 at least, like if they draw well, they just get to wrath us. The other versions of the deck are better because they have Questing Beast main, but I took that out because I wanted to be a March deck. Alright, we can't really respect that, right? Because this still can be Kai's Wrath mana. So we have to figure out what we're going to do with our turn. I think we're going to start with Once Upon a Time, right? Because maybe I'm supposed to cast this because it cantrips. Next turn it helps cast Venerated. Oh, did I just do that? Did I just punt? I haven't seen a Narset in over a month. I forgot. Chat. Throw up a punt counter. Holy hell, that was bad. Yeah, I haven't seen a Narset in a while. I just plain forgot about that shit. Everyone that feels bad about missing Narset or Teferis, whatever side it feels. If you're not paying attention, that shit can happen to you. It could happen to you. You don't know. That's not the song I should be singing right now. But I will top deck another lethal spell. Yeah, never punished. Always draw what I need. Wow, that sideboard's like a dream. Oh yeah, it wasn't lethal because Beast couldn't attack but our opponent. That's why you shouldn't have Drastani in this deck. I didn't even think about that. It wasn't even lethal. Opponent just conceded. Great. It wasn't a punt because it got the opponent to concede. Ooh, the new Archon could be good, actually. That's interesting. But it got 6 mana. That's a lot. 6 is a lot of mana. I'm going to mulligan this. Just not fast enough. Yeah, that we're going to keep. What do we put down? I think we're going to put down the Giant Killer. We'll send... Why don't we start calling the scry to the bottom... Sending something to the bad place. Does this deck play Thought Erasure or not? I don't even remember. So they do have an answer to our edgelord. Alright, but we'll just play a Lovestruck Beast. Now we might just keep pounding with what's in play and not play the Questing Beast. I'm scared of playing Questing Beast. But man, that's a lot of damage to give up. Our opponent didn't even consider casting a Wrath effect. Let's just do it. Wow, okay. I'm gonna put this into play just in case. I'm guessing we're gonna get Noxious Grasp or... Yep. Now we just do our best Adanto impression with Castle. This is a little bit different. We'll get there. We just have to have faith that we'll draw. We didn't draw. I won't read chat anyway. Yeah, that's true. Oh yeah. No, cancel. Boom. Boom. It's just what you love to see, right? Just love to see it. Oh, that's shit. Opponent did interact with us, and we still had turn 3 Loxodon with 4 creatures. That's impressive. Could have been all 5 if we had our mana correct. All right, annoying. And the turn, we'll be able to tap a Wicked, and then maybe even tap 2 things and just send, or if this is Nissa, we're in trouble. It's not. Still not great. If they want to attack, they can. Obviously, they're going to decline. Holy shit. We'll trade that off for a wolf. I love the sound of victory. Hell yeah. Balloon 6 with that Twitch Prime. Now, if you got that Twitch Prime, send it my way. Or, I mean, any other content creator. But if you are not using your Twitch Prime and have an Amazon Prime account, please give it to your favorite content provider. If you don't use it, you lose it. And it takes $2.50 away from Amazon. Straight out of Jeff Bezos' pocket. Fred, thank you so so much for that Twitch Prime and Diablo. Oh, we got that 3 Prime train rolling. So Oko's going to turn that into a 3-3, and then they're going to have another 3-3. Nope, they're just going to make a land. Thank you so much, Balloon6, for liking our podcast. We like making it. Alright, so what do we do here? Do we just tap 2 things and go face? So what happens if we tap 2 things and go face? We don't deal a ton. But I think it's the best chance of winning. Right, they can block chump. They only take 6, so I guess we can kill a planeswalker here. And if we all attack Nissa, that's probably the best one to finish off. Not really worried about them cracking back for lethal. More worried about them taking over control with the couple from hell, Oko and Nissa. Can we make that a thing? Can we just start calling them the couple from hell? Wow, okay. Don't think that I guess it's fine. Don't be another Krasis or Nissa. I mean, we got this, man, right? Next, if we draw land, we can play Lovestruck Beast. We've got a 1-1. Never mind, they're gonna be taking our. They're gonna be taking our shit. We did draw the land. Problem is we don't really have that good of an attack, right? Because they can like make a thing and block and eat something. This can block something. We're just gonna have to deal with this Oko for a while. Maybe tap something on their turn. Yeah, I don't think we have a good attack. We might have to play one of those long games. Not really loving our board position. Double Wicked Wolf early was pretty rough. Alright, that's fine.
Let's broaden your existence.
They're gonna get cheeky, huh? They tap that, they tap something. Then they really only, they don't have a ton of power, but we don't have a ton of attacking power. We could have Giant Killer into Wolf and then get an attack in. The other option is just tapping our own Amar to get a token. I think we're going to try to kill Oko. Because when they played the land, it flashed so fast that just has to be it, right? Four blockers, so we need to attack everything at Oko to accomplish our goal, and I think we just have to do that. We'll have a blocker back. So again, I don't think we can die. They might just eat some of our little tokens though. We don't lose much here, right? We lose board position, we lose like the tempo of attacking, but I don't think that's that important.
Blind, remain blind.
We draw another land, then we've got castle plus this up, so like our land draws aren't dead. I mean, we're not in the best spot. March, you know, we can draw March. March swings the game. Guessing Force and Crisis are coming in for sure. Wicked might. Yeah, that is crazy that they're not trading anything for Amara. I think they're going to want to go for an attack. I'm going to block here because I think this game comes down to shit. I thought they didn't have anything.
Shear the wool from your eyes and spin you clarity. Your new look is enchanting.
All right.
You to exit.
I think tapper down. They've got us. They can't really attack, but they just got so much value on board. We're just not going to get out of this one. All right. I think we just want to do the unstable for what? A Shepherd? I don't think Shepherd's going to be that great. I mean, Shepherd does protect our edge innkeepers from removal. That might be worth it, actually. I just don't... maybe Conclave Tribunal's just not worth it in this deck. Hey! J Mac Bear, thank you so much for 4-month subscription. I haven't really thought about Pioneer yet. I'm more focused on Standard for the week. Yeah, I'm just going to take that out for that. Mr. Paladin, you should have checked my Twitter out. I have explained my thoughts on the ban restricted list this weekend. Admiral McBoat, thank you for that Twitch Prime. Oh, don't mulligan to Oblivion. Don't waste this hand. Well, we've beaten 2 Simic decks already. Well, 1 Bant, 1 Simic already. Alright, so the hope is that they don't have Deputy, because we want to go ham sandwich on these innkeepers. I mean, we still have to draw more adventure. We need to keep going on adventures. Alright, so Oko, I guess. But Oko, we're taking Oko down. Oko going down.
The fool, surely you must be famished. Again, or not.
Alright, so Wicked Wolf. That is the perfect food curve, but I still think we got a good shot here. Yep, so we're going to flower for... Oh no, we used the wrong land. Tilt. It auto-tapped us. Auto-tapper. Auto-tapper! Shit. Whatever, we just have to cast this. Jesus. Is this Nissa? No, Deputy's fine. We want the deputies to come down. That is respect. That right there is respect, everyone. Alright, so Hydroid Crace, nope, Nissa, who shakes the world. Alright, well, so this is now where we get holed up.
Harness the elements.
Oh, shit. We just have to do that, right? Yeah, we gotta do that. So we'll attack that. We're going to play this for 4. Along with the Amara will give us our fifth 1/1, which will allow us to play the Venerated Loxodon. And if they can deal with 10 creatures, then they got it, right? I mean, they don't, because we can just march again. Floating mana. What is floating mana? Just tapping all their mana for the Hydro Crisis? It's just a Crisis isn't going to be good enough. We have 10 creatures attacking with one only having 1 toughness, so...
The land shall conquer you.
They could draw into a deputy, though. They have to keep enough mana to hit that. I don't know anything about Pioneer. I'm not even thinking about it yet. It just, the format just came out. It's... Alright, did not draw deputy. Game 3. Now, we haven't lost a match tonight since starting the stream, so I'm really hoping to keep that alive. But that band deck looks good. Probably the match isn't even over. All right. Can't complain about this hand. Once upon a time, there was a goose. Gas. The goose is loose, and by loose I mean somewhere in their library. Thankfully not. Thankfully not in their opening hand. Island off the top. All right, let's go on our own story. Once upon a time, we found a useless land and a useless Amara. It's crazy how inefficient Amara is. I thought it was going to be really good. I don't think we want the land, though. Alright, Paradise Druid. Paradise Druid means that the Edge Wall Keeper is not long for this world. So we're definitely going to have to play our Giant Killer. And we should have played a land. I just realized this. Oh, yes. Yeah, I'm not risking it. They're going to play Wicked Wolf, target our Innkeeper. We're going to Shepherd it. Yeah, maybe Shepherd is worth more slots. Especially if we march and we can pick up. Yeah, Shepherd's probably worth more slots than we're respecting right now. Because Amara has not been good, but Shepherd has felt pretty decent. Like, now we can go this and then play the Shepherd. That sequencing just felt great.
I'm certain you're quite
I was thinking maybe they're just going to hedge
and all your kings.
that. Alright, so let's play another Keeper. I was thinking about playing the Lovestruck Beast, but now I'm just going to play this. Alright, so this game is going to come down to, like, degeneracy, but we've got our engines revving, and so that's, like, where we want to be, right? We get to play it. Innosaur, thank you so much for that tier 1, 8 months. You've been with us almost the entire duration of the stream, so thank you very much. Oh, they want a Giant Killer? Alright, I'm fine with that. Shit, can we take a thing down if we tap that? No. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 5. We could unstable it, right? Or we could unbreakable. But it just doesn't feel like an efficient use of our mana, especially now that we drew another Shepherd. It just feels like we should just keep going degen. Well, they didn't deputy us last turn, so let's just play it. We might get punished. But if we draw an Elefante this turn, it's just so gross. Or March. Yeah, we can just March, too. We will just March. March into Unbreakable. Or March into Flourish. And just attack face and see what happens. It's like so inconsequential. It's just not the game that we're playing. They're just not playing the game we're playing. It's crazy. Our opponent was just not playing the same game we were playing.